Now playing in PlayStation Home free movies. With Crackle, you can watch hundreds of full-length Hollywood movies and over 1,000 TV episodes. Uncut, unedited, on demand, and with your friends. Absolutely positively free. What does free get you? Guns, laughs, crime, thrills, horror, and tons of action. Crackle, now available free to all PlayStation 3 users.
Welcome to Loot on Location. Today we'll join Jane for an interview with a marine biologist on the Loot Sunset Yacht.
This episode of Film Riot is brought to you by Domain.com. Today on Film Riot, we visit the set of Dead Rising Watchtower, and I become a zombie.
The following video is presented by PSTalent.com, LLC, who is solely responsible for its content.
They say there's no place like home. And they're right. There really isn't. Because home isn't just another place. It's a place you feel relaxed, happy, yourself. It's a place where anything is possible, where there are no boundaries, where something amazing is always going on. It's a place you can meet friends and make new ones. You all right, guys? The kind of space that responds to you, where you can create, shape, and share the experience. Where the game is just a start. Where there's so much to see and do. Where you can be part of something incredible. Home isn't where the heart is. It's at the heart of things. A place you'll always want to go back to. That's never the same twice. This is my home.
And now, the PS Talent Variety Show, where the community takes the stage. If you're a PlayStation Machinima filmmaker and you'd like to see your video showcased in PlayStation, visit pstalent.com to learn how. Thank you, and on with the show.
You could say he was a brat, but really where's the harm in that? Mom and Dad, I'll be back. When he wasn't in his room, he was tormenting his neighbor June. Mom and Dad, I'll be back. Mom and Dad, I'll be back.
Mom? Dad? I'll be back!
Acme Employment Agency, how may I help you?
Next. I said next. So what's your profession?
I was a teacher at Wallace Junior High.
Oh wow, that was a great school. They burnt down. I have something in Davidson County at Elroy High. They need an assistant principal.
Excellent.
You'd be perfect for that job.
Thank you.
No problem at all. Next. I said next.
Acme Employment
Get
Agency,
your butt
how
over
may I help
here.
you?
What's your name and profession?
My name is Joshua McDaniels. I just graduated from the university. I have a degree in computer engineering.
Oh, we have a smart one here. They need someone over at Technologies. Go see Mr. Kendrick. Tell him Big Bertha sent you.
Wow! Thank you, Big Bertha.
That's Miss Bertha to you, young man.
Oh, sorry. Miss Bertha.
Mm-hmm. Now run along, child.
What's your
Next. I said next.
How tall are you?
What's your name and profession?
My name is Casey Cooper. I'm a car dealer.
What you talking about? New or used cars?
What?
I said new or used cars.
Oh, used.
Well, I don't have anything for a used car salesman. Do you have any other experience? What did you do before you sold used cars?
Nothing really. I was an actor when I was young.
An actor? Yeah, right. Now, what did you act in?
Never mind. It's not important.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you Casey Cooper, that child star?
Yeah.
I thought you were dead.
No, I'm still here. Just looking for a job.
Hey, y'all, look who we got here. It's Little Billy from that sitcom. I'll be back. Looks like you never did go back.
Do you have anything for me or not? Well, I guess not then. Thanks for nothing.
Now, hang on a second. I don't have anything for a former child actor or a used car salesman, but there is something listed here that doesn't require any skills. It's some scientific project at the Department of...
I'll take it.
Okay then, but wait. You have to say it.
Say what?
You know, say it.
Well, okay. Mom? Dad? I'll be back!
Hello, my name
Yes, Mr. Cooper, we've been expecting you. I thought you were dead.
Figures. Well, here I am. I was told to say
Yes, Mr. Cooper, Big Bertha sent you.
Well, then okay. So what exactly am I...
You're here as part of an experiment. We have developed a new form of transportation. Behind me are 2 transportation pods. One pod takes you to the past, the other to the future. How far back you go, or how far into the future you go, are up to you. For your participation, you shall be rewarded with wealth to last you a lifetime.
You're kidding, right?
No, Mr. Cooper, I am not kidding.
Wait, you're telling me that if I choose to participate in your experiment, I can go back and start my career over again?
Yes, Mr. Cooper, that is correct.
Is it safe?
Ask him.
Wow, what the heck is that?
That is Mr. Roth. He went to the past. He didn't look like that when he left.
I'll skip the past. So if I go to the future and I come back, will I look like that?
No. If you go to the past, you can come back. If you go to the future, you cannot come back.
I don't understand. If I go backward, I can come forward, but if I go forward, I can't come backward?
That is correct.
I have nothing to lose. I'll go to the future. Let's do it.
Yes, Mr. Cooper. We knew you would. Please, go with Dr. Hammond.
Thank you.
Good luck traveling, Mr. Cooper.
Thank you.
You could say he was a brat, but really where's the harm in that? Mom and Dad, I'll be... You could say he was a brat. You could say he was a... You could say he... You could... You could say he was a brat. You could... You could say he was a... You could say he was... You could say he was a brat, but really where's the harm in that? Mom and Dad, I'll be back. When he wasn't in his room, he was tormenting his neighbor June. Mom and Dad, I'll be back. Mom and Dad, I'll be back.
Mom? Dad? I'll be back!
say he was a brat.
The following presentation was produced by PSTalent.com, who is solely responsible for its content. And now, presenting the Best Picture Award are last year's award winners, the lovely Wanda Wren and Roberto Felipe Jose de la Torre Johnson.
Thank you.
My, Wanda, you look beautiful tonight.
You too, Roberto.
Thank you, my darling.
And now we are happy to present the Best Picture Award.
And the nominees for Best Picture of the Year are
Sushi in Paris, directed by Tim Burton.
Chairman, I do not understand.
Some years ago, I was on my way to the community theater. I saw a little girl bot weeping by the spawn point. I stopped to buy her a Lockwood gift.
You knew I was that little girl bot? I wish you could have told me long ago.
Don't Pull My String, directed by Alfred TikTok.
Oh God.
I want to play with you. Come play with me.
Things out to get us. What do we do?
Casey Cooper, directed by Director on Duty.
Here I am. I was told to see it.
Yes, Mr. Cooper, Big Bertha sent you.
Well, then okay. So what exactly am I...
You're here as part of an experiment. We have developed a new form of transportation. Behind me are two transportation pods. One pod takes you to the past, the other to the future. How far back you go, or how far into the future you go, are up to you. For your participation, you shall be rewarded with wealth to last you a lifetime.
You're kidding, right?
No, Mr. Cooper, I am not kidding.
We love you, Director!
Grandma Meow, directed by Spike T.
Oh, what a precious little kitty. It's the cat! They've taken control of the plane!
What are we gonna do, Sylvester Cologne?
The only thing we can do. It's time to cut their claws. I should have known you were behind this. I've killed you 8 times before, Chairman Meow.
Chopper Blades, directed by Oliver Sloan.
You from any further activity within the Home Bureau under HR 350-50 until further investigations can be done. It is this board's decision.
With Urzu out of the way, It's time to tie up some loose ends.
I know we're not supposed to call you, but security camera's got to look at his face. You might know him, sir. SATCOM's tracking him now. He's on his way to the hub.
Then that's where we're heading.
And the award goes to
Casey Cooper, director on duty.
This is the third nomination for Director on Duty, and his second win.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I would like to thank all of my friends. I would like to thank Coco Baby, Cosmo. I'd like to thank everybody at PS Talent. I'd like to thank Kate Peterson and Nathan. I'd like to thank you.
Director.
1,242 days. That's how long I've been in this bed. My name is Director on Duty. I'm the director and executive producer, or was, of the Spotlight Show. And this guy is Cosmo, the host of the Spotlight Show and the best friend one can ever have. The Spotlight was supposed to be a show about interviews, but everything that can go wrong did go wrong. In order to explain that, I need to go back to the very first episode. It all starts in the control room.
4, 3, 2.
Welcome to The Spotlight, a community theater presentation featuring the who's who of home, brought to you by the makers at pstalent.com. And now, your host, Cosmo.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the very first cybercast of the Spotlight here in the community theaters. My name is Cosmo. Thank you so much for joining us today. We've got a great show lined up for you. Our first guest ever is Tammy McDonald of Heavy Water. We'll be talking with her next, right after this.
We'll be right back after this short message.
Please stand by. This is a community announcement by the fine manufacturer, Heavy Water. Go heavy or go home.
Are you ready to be the bomb? Cherry Bomb, that is. New from Heavy Ink. Full-body character costumes donning retro pinup babes. With 9 hot hotties to choose from, you'll be sure to find one that answers the call to your wild side. With stylized hair and makeup, full body tattoos, barely there themed costumes, and custom animations, you'll be turning more than just heads at home. Get inked with Heavy Ink pinups.
Go heavy or go home.
Welcome back to The Spotlight. Once again, your host, Cosmo.
And welcome back to Spotlight. I'm Cosmo from pstalent.com. We've got our very first Spotlight guest ever, and it's Tammy McDonald of Heavy Water. Hi, Tammy.
Hey.
Now, listen, you guys have been doing a lot of cool stuff lately. What is Heavy Water, first of all, and what do you do?
Well, we are a game development studio. Over the last 3 to 4 years, we've been focusing on Sony Home. And our first forte into Sony Home started with Electronic Arts and doing the EA Sports Complex. And from there, we became hand developers, and from there, we became publishers. And we've really enjoyed the work relationship and the content that we're able to put together. So we're developers, we're publishers, we're designers, and we're gamers.
You're about ready to release The Pinup Girls, correct? When is that coming out?
We have what we're calling Heavy Ink 2, and that release actually will feature 2 different styles of content. We've broken it down to the pinups, and we also have our tribal tattoos. And I believe we want to give it about 2 weeks after the release of the pinups.
What was the inspiration behind the pinup girls?
Personally, I needed to see a little bit more variety for the female outfits and clothing. And when we received feedback, because we have a Heavy Ink website, which is heavyink.com, and we were really into getting feedback from the community. And so a lot of the female users, they wanted to see the tattoos that were offered for men to also be available for the women, and they definitely wanted full body tattoos. And women put tattoos in all sorts of great places that should be seen. And so with that being said, you know, scantily clad girls was just the only way to go. And I love the rockabilly look. I think pinups are extraordinarily sexy, and I think it's a great way for women to express themselves in home.
On something like this, from concept to release, how long typically, and is there a typical time that it takes to get it out?
For something like the pinup girls, there was a lot of balancing that needed to happen just to get the body style right. And then from there, I wanted to me, the hair for the girls, it was really important to get the rockabilly hair and the barrel curls and try and get the face to soften up a bit. It was a couple of weeks with that, and then getting the tattoos to a thematic look. You know, I would say 6 weeks, and then, you know, we had to throw some QA into it as well. But the good news is that once you have your base rig and your character, you know, there's a lot of things we can do after that.
Well, I have a question here from a member of the community, from Nat Sampson. He says, will there be any featured spaces or apartments themed around Heavy Water, or even the companions?
Yes, and yes.
How do you guys decide what goes out to the community? I mean, is it like a group effort, or is there someone that says, that's what we're going to do and that's it?
My husband, Matt, is the chief creative officer. And again, 14 years into the business, he kind of has a handle on what's interesting and what's not. And our CTO has a really good handle on, you know, what's feasible and what's not. You know, a lot of the way we address it, we've got a great relationship with Sony. The guys up in Foster City are just wonderful partners, and you know, they always make sure we're on the forefront of what's around the corner. And you know, it's really structured around what the big plan is with Sony. So there's going to be a lot more questing and games and reward items and the things that we do. You've seen some of our other work that we've done, like Tron. You know, we had a lot of really great interactivity in that. We had some great mini games. And, you know, for us, it's always providing the user with something that is going to be compelling, that they don't feel like, yeah, you know, I bought it and there's not much I can do with it. And we really have a lot of great ideas around lore. So for us, there's a lot of backstory, there's a lot of connectivity, and we see when we offer a space that there'll be add-ons, there'll be more to tell as we go.
Are you a gamer at all, or are you just basically kind of behind the scenes?
Right now, my favorite game is Rock Band, and I play the microphone.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a social game player, though, too. You know, I play a lot of social games, so.
Now, I'll bet your kids think that having a mom and dad in the gaming industry is kind of cool, right?
My oldest son is 13, and he's actually behind some designs that we're working on. And they're very intuitive, and they've been core gamers for a very long time.
What advice would you give to a member of the community that would, if they're thinking about becoming a developer or getting into your line of work? You know, is there any advice that you could give out?
I have lots of advice. So if people are trying to get into the business, you know, it certainly is getting to be more and more difficult. But the reality is that there is always a way. You know, you can intern, you can work on your own projects and submit your content. And the more passion that you can show somebody and the willingness to just get your foot in the door, the better off you are. There are certain things that I would focus on. I would make yourself invaluable. in the process and know as much as you can about connected gaming and social gaming as well.
That's great advice.
The other thing is, like, don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call people. I mean, I've had people submit resumes, and I'm like, wow, I love the story that this guy had on his, on his resume on his website. And then I reach out to him, and the guy's like a no-show. And I'm like, wow, I was going to move this guy down here and give him an internship.
Wow.
And the kid's like working at a movie theater. So, I mean, I may not be like everybody else, but I like to give people opportunity. And I don't think you have to have gone to college or art school to be an artist or to know how to program. You just need to know production. And in order to know production, you got to be open-minded, and you got to learn, and you got to work hard.
Well, Tammy, thank you so much for being here. This is Tammy McDonald of Heavy Water. Thank you so much for being our first guest, and congratulations on that, too, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Spotlight. Be sure to check back in next time, because you never know who's going to be in The Spotlight.
Success! I thought our debut episode was off to a great start, and I was really looking forward to the next one. But not so fast. The assistant director, that's him, dropped the bombshell and told me that the guest of our next show canceled. He suggested that I take the hot seat and he would direct the show. He assured me he could handle the job and make me proud. I had my reservations, but under the circumstances, I agreed. Little did I know this would be the last time I would ever direct a show of The Spotlight.
Hey, assistant director.
Oh, Cosmo, calm down. What's up?
Director said because you're the assistant director and all.
Yeah, I'm the assistant director. What's up, Cosmo?
Well, the announcer just called. He said he can't do the show. He's got laryngitis.
What do you mean he's got laryngitis? Where did he get laryngitis from? The director's on the spotlight today. If I mess this up, he'll fire me for sure.
Well, you're the assistant director. What do you want to do?
Is there anybody here we can audition?
Well, you know, I saw the makeup girl. She's here. And when I came in, I saw the guy who auditioned for the variety act. Remember him?
Which act was he?
He's the guy that sucked spaghetti in his nose and then pulled it out his mouth. Remember?
Oh, come on. Spaghetti guy? He's been waiting for 3 days. Come on. Let's audition, everybody.
Sure thing, assistant.
Come on now. Step up to the mic. Don't be shy. And action.
Welcome to The Spotlight, a community theater presentation featuring the who's who of home. Brought to you by
Cut. Man, what is wrong with your nose? You sound stuffed up.
Don't worry, I just have these spaghetti stuck in my nose. It'll fall by itself.
Next.
You're so fired.
We have one more. Come on. Next.
Wow.
Man, you are hired, baby.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're very welcome, baby. Now run along to your sound booth, darling. Now that's what you call talent.
Yeah, you can say that again. Oh, man, show's gonna start. We gotta go.
All right, man, let's go. Baby. Places, people. Baby. Camera 2.
Check.
Camera 1.
Check.
Lower backdrop. Cosmo, mic check.
Check.
Excellent. All studio cameras are a go. Announcer, check. Location 1.
Check.
Excellent. On my count, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Welcome to the Spotlight, a community theater presentation featuring the Who's Who of Home, brought to you by the makers at PSTalent.com. And now your host, Cosmo.
Wow, thank you for that wonderful introduction. You'd never know she wasn't a pro. Announcer, that is. She's a great makeup artist. I mean, just look at me.
Thank you very much.
Hi, everybody. My name is Cosmo from PSTalent.com. Thank you for joining us here in the Community Theater. This is our second Cybercast of the Spotlight. We have a great show lined up for you. I know, I always say that, but this time I mean it. We have a special guest today, our very own director on duty, the founder of PSTalent.com. We'll be chatting with him next, right here on the Spotlight.
We'll be right back after this short message. Welcome back to the Spotlight. Once again, your host, Cosmo.
And welcome back to the Spotlight here in the Community Theaters. Once again, I'm Cosmo, and joining us live via satellite from his Hollywood, California flat, it's our very own director on duty.
Hey, everybody.
Wow, looks like you're getting a healthy dose of ultraviolet rays out there.
And smog, if you can tell, it's a bit smoggy behind me.
So what do you have planned for this episode, director?
I'd like to feature a couple of videos a little later, one of which is the 2011 Bikini Calendar. We can run that towards the end of the show.
Director, why did you create PSTalent.com?
Back in the day when I wanted to produce my very first video, I realized very quickly that it was difficult to get a team together. It is not an easy task. And so I thought about creating my own website because it's an easy way to communicate. I wanted to share scripts and stuff like that. You can't share scripts through PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So that's when I came up with PS Talent, called it PSTalent.com, and that's it.
How long has PSTalent.com been around?
Started in August of 2009.
What are some of the most common questions you get?
I get, how do I become an actor? How do I participate? Most everybody wants to know how they can be in a video. Mm-hmm. There's only one thing I look for in an actor that is going to be featured in a PS Talent video, and that is an actor who is responsible, someone who is engaged in the site, who shows up on time, and does the practice that's required to be in a video. That's pretty much it.
What type of equipment do you use to capture the video?
Well, I use a HD recorder, HD PVR, and as far as the editing goes, I am strictly Sony, so I use Vegas. And it does a great job. It's not a huge operating program, so you can run multiple programs at the same time. Like I use a couple of photo editing programs to help enhance some of the pictures and so forth.
and it's just a nice, lean program. So I would strongly recommend Vegas Video to anybody.
What does PS Talent need as far as talent?
I would like to build a professional voiceover team, and I'm talking about voiceover as far as having, a condenser type mic. Having maybe a little bit of experience with doing character voices. It's not necessary, but experience does help. Just the most important thing is a good recording microphone. We do not record over the Sony network. We do it by other means, but audio recording is extremely important. So I think we really need to build a good audio team. I'm also looking for great writers. And I want more directors. I want people producing their own videos. Come on board to pstalent.com and produce your videos. Directors, voiceover, and of course, regular talent.
Let's talk a little bit about the 2011 Bikini. How did them together? First of all, that 2011 wasn't the first one. It was 2010 was the first one, correct?
That's right.
How did that idea manifest itself?
Well, it actually started off by doing a print calendar for 2010. And it was just a fun thing to do. We wanted to do a print calendar. So we shot the calendar, and I said, you know what, let's get as many people to this island. And we were on the Motorstorm Island. And I said, let's do a video. And so I collected as many of the actors as possible, shot the video, and whipped that out in 2 days. So there wasn't a lot of time or planning in that video, but it had such an impact.
It's becoming very popular, obviously. There's many requests as you get, from people wanting to be in it.
Yeah, we had no problem filling up the 2011 calendar. I mean, that was quite simple. And as a matter of fact, there were a lot of people who, of course, we couldn't feature in it because, in reality, we only had 24 spots. I completely put that project on Coco Baby 84, who's the casting director. I said, this is all I want are 12 males and 12 females, the sexiest avatars we can get our hands on. And she went to work and she pretty much collected them all.
What about the junk?
Well, the junk was created to play during the credits at the end of the video because we had a lot of actors that I had to issue credit to, of course. And I wanted to play that as part of the video. But after I showed it to a couple of people, they thought, maybe it should be put on the side. And that's what I did. So I just created the junk as a side video, and I got a lot of good ratings on it. As a matter of fact, why don't we just go ahead and show that and let the audience be the judge of it? Yeah.
All right, let's get the assistant director to roll that, if you will, assistant.
Excellent job, Little Blue Eyes. You're going to be great. We'll see you on Saturday. And don't be late. Shane, can you do me a favor, please? Can you get the next person? God, I'm going to be so happy when these auditions are over.
Hey, dude, the director's ready for you.
Oh, wow. Who's this? Oh.
Hello, Director. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm swell, thanks.
So I assume by your hat that you're December, is that right?
That's correct.
I see the shorts match the color of your hat. That's good, too.
Thanks.
Are you comfortable wearing them?
What? The hat or the shorts?
The shorts.
Yeah, why?
Well, they look a bit tight.
Nah, they feel fine.
But I don't know if I like them or not.
Why?
Well, to be frank, there's no definition.
Definition? What do you mean?
I don't want to be rude or anything, but those shorts are pretty darn flat.
Flat? What's that?
Well, oh my God. Well, Mob, I'm just going to come out and say it. Your equipment.
Equipment? What equipment?
Oh my God. You know, your junk.
I understand, Director. What do you mean?
Okay. Here it is. No offense, Mob, but I can't tell if you're a man or a woman because you can't tell if you have a...
Oh, I get it now. Why do you need to see that?
It's not like I need to see it. I just need to... What? Well, the ladies have definition on their chests and...
Are you saying I'm not a boy?
No, Mob. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'd like to see a little more definition.
Oh, okay, Director. I understand now. Well, let me show you.
No,
God, I think I'm going to throw up.
Oh, my virgin
Oh,
eye.
my God.
And that was The Junk, a behind-the-scenes look at the casting process here at pstalent.com. Now, director, let me ask you, say there's a writer out there that wants to write a script for pstalent.com. How would they go about that?
Well, this is what I suggest. Visit pstalent.com, and you're going to see a little icon that says The Team. And if you click on that, you're going to find a whole bunch of different departments with the main director of each department. And depending on what you want, like you asked if you were a writer, then you can simply scroll down until you find the writing department or the writing director, who is Animus Requiem, and just click a little contact button and get in touch with him.
Well, director, thank you so much for joining us from your plush and lovely...
Cosmo, are we not going to show the bikini calendar?
No, not today.
Yes, we're going to show the bikini calendar.
Of course we are. I forgot all about it.
All right.
Let's get that bikini calendar rolling. Wow, there you have it, the 2011 Bikini Calendar. Director, how did you get Glass Walls to be involved in this project?
That was a piece of cake. He's a little vain. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding here. Well, every actor that's in a PSTalent.com video has to be a member of PS Talent, except I keep room for one cameo, and it just so happens that I asked Glass Walls, and he happily accepted, said absolutely.
Well, Director, looks like we're about out of time, but thanks for doing the interview, and we'll see you when you get back to the studio.
All right, Cosmo, thank you so much for having me. Keep up the good work.
For the Director on Duty and everyone at PSTalent.com, I'm Cosmo. Thanks for watching the Spotlight here in the Community Theater.
For watching this week's Cybercast of the Spotlight. Be sure to check back next time because you never know who's in the Spotlight.
And cut. Great job, people. That is a wrap for today.
You would think that someone who sucks spaghetti up their nose and pulls it out of their mouth would have a chronic plumbing problem and justify a box of tissue as part of their act. And there you have it, 1,242 days ago.
Here we go again. Phew, I need a bodyguard. Who left the lights on? No one's here this early. Wait a minute, I turned them off last night. What's going on here? Is anybody here? Hello? What was that? Oh my God, Director, is that you? Director, are you okay? Gosh, Director, you don't look so well. I'm calling 911. Hang on, stay right there. Don't move. I'm going to put you on speakerphone so you can hear.
911, how can I help you?
Operator, I need an ambulance fast!
Calm down, sir. What is wrong with you?
Nothing's wrong with me. It's the Director.
Doctor, he's fallen, he's slipped, he's laying on the floor, he can't move.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible. I'll send an ambulance right away. Where are you located, sir?
We're in the Loop Studios behind the bowling alley. You gotta get here fast.
All right, sit tight. We have an ambulance in the vicinity. They'll be there shortly.
Okay, thank you very much. I gotta go. Bye.
All right, Director, they're on their way. They should be here in a few minutes. Hang on.
Attention GB1, attention GB1. Code 10-3, code 10-3, located at the Loop Studios behind the bowling alley. This is an emergency. Over.
Hang in there, Director. They'll be here any minute.
Hello? Did anyone call for an ambulance?
Yeah, I did. Come here, quick.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah, we also take cash, check, and credit card. Oh, but your check has to clear first. Would you like us to come back so you can think about it?
I'll get his card.
Do we have insurance? Gosh, what kind of outfit do they think we're running here?
Got it.
All doctors to the ER.
Dr. Peterson, Dr. Peterson, please report to the ER. This is an emergency. Dr. Peterson.
Hey, do you know what time it is? Anybody? Fine.
Dr. Hand, Dr. Hand, please visit the ER. This is an emergency. Dr. Hand.
This wait is ridiculous. I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty tired of sitting here. My butt is sore, I'm cold, and you guys are boring. You all can die waiting, but I've had enough of this. Nurse!
It doesn't look sore.
Yep.
I've been waiting here all day. What does someone have to do to be seen around here?
I'm sorry for the wait, sir. We're really busy today. What are you here for?
Well, you see, I have this problem, and, well, it's kind of personal.
Let me guess. You're here to see an ear, nose, and throat specialist.
An ear, nose, and throat specialist? What's that?
You know, someone who specializes in unusually high-pitched voices.
High-pitched voices? What's that?
I'm sorry, sir. Your voice is rather girly, and I thought...
Oh, I get it. You're making fun of me.
No, absolutely not, sir. Let's start over. What seems to be the problem?
Well, like I said, it's personal.
Sir, how am I supposed to help you if you don't tell me what the problem is?
It's embarrassing. I don't want anyone to know.
I can assure you, sir, all of our patient records are strictly confidential. We value your privacy.
Well, okay, but I'm going to whisper it. Boy or a girl, my voice is really high, and I think it's because of my tiny junk down there. So if you can get the doctor to look at me, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. A lot of men suffer from that. Go ahead and take your seat, and I'll call the doctor for you right away.
Great, thanks.
Dr. Crotch? Dr. Crotch, you have a patient in the lobby suffering from tiny junk syndrome. Dr. Crotch.
Yeah, he said it was cold. Whatever.
Can you tell me where I can find the director on duty?
Down that hallway, make 2 rights, and you'll find a nurse's station on the left.
Oh, thank you.
Dr. Hillsdale? Dr. Hillsdale? Please call extension 919. Please call extension 919.
Nurse, can you tell me where I can find the director on duty?
Can someone check to see what room he's in?
Yeah, I'll check that. Let's see here. Director on duty. Okay. Slipped on a piece of spaghetti brought in by ambulance this morning and taken to room 54A.
Down that way, sir. At the end, make a left. Last room on your right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my God. The following video is presented by PSTalent.com, LLC, who is solely responsible for its content.
give me power.
Yes, Master.
Now live. You need to live. Yes, God, give him life. My greatest creation ever. I am God. Now wake up, monster. Move. Yes, you are alive. Live. Now sit up. Sit up, I say. Sit up. Oh my God. It's alive. Look at you. You're so beautiful. Your eyes, your lips. I love you. Give me a kiss. Oh my God. You even good kisser. I love you.
To celebrate our defeat over the cat noise, we're having a big Halloween costume party tonight in the holodeck.
That's great. I will definitely be there. But I thought the holodeck was out of order due to Doc locking himself in.
Doc finally came out this morning.
Did he say why he stayed in there for all that time?
All Doc said was he ran out of Viagra, whatever that is. And then he went to the lab to try to figure out how to replicate more.
We just got word that the Hammies are having a big party tonight. We were successful in bribing the cheese man into letting us poison the cheese. How soon can you have the potion ready?
The formula is complete. Any Hammy that consumes this will turn into a brain-eating zombie.
Excellent work, my queens. Bottle it up immediately.
Oh my God, that is the best cheese I ever had. It's almost as good as brains.
Brains? You eat brains?
No, I never ate brains before. I'm just saying.
For some reason, I feel like eating brains too. I mean, I really would like to eat some right now!
Look out, 86! Run! Wow, they didn't harm 86 at all. I wonder why.
Because 86 doesn't have any brains.
All the Hammies are now out of the holodeck. Seal the door shut and have Doc report to my ready room at once. Doc, any ideas on how to get rid of the zombies in the holodeck?
Zombies can be destroyed by fire. If they are exposed to enough heat, they go up pretty quick.
Can you program the holodeck to be a raging inferno with no safety protocols?
I'm on it. Should be no problem at all.
Excellent. Keep me posted. Oh, and by the way, what the hell is Viagra?
Trust me, Captain. You don't want to know.
I see your point.
Hey, hello, hello, hello. Come on in. I want to take you outside. I got something to show you. Today, we're going to go on the most amazing field trip. Do you see that castle out there? Now, I've been looking through this telescope all week long, and I haven't seen a soul. Not one. And that's the whole purpose of our trip today. Let's go. Fasten your seatbelt. Hello? 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 Wow, check that out. This is amazing. Whoa, look at that. What is that? Looks like a big boiling pot. Wonder what it is. Oh, I know what it is. It's a wishing well. Let me think of a wish. Okay. The hell with this, I might.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Never very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
With your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in tight, but it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy free me. So you can't see me? No, not at all. In another dimension, with voyeuristic intention, well secluded, I see all.
With a bit of a mind flip.
You're into a time flip.
And nothing can ever be the same.
You're spaced out on sensation,
Like you're on the sedation. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
Well, I was walking down the street just having a think when a snake up a guy gave me an evil wink. Well, it shook me up, it took me by surprise. He had a pickup truck and the devil's eyes. He stared at me and I felt the change. Time meant nothing, never would again.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's just a jump to the left.
And then a step to the right.
With your hands on your hips.
You bring your knees in tight, but it's the pelvic thrust that really drives you insane. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
never very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
Doing the time warp, drinking those moments when the blackness would hit me and the void would be calling. Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.